well,
ejected.
See?
Deserved.
that's how that works.
Yeah. I understood the assignment.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we using it early.
Yeah. So.
Bye, Jojo.
I got like there's a hi Jojo and then a bye Jojo.
Off you went, imposter.
Yep. All into the space. Oh, hold on. Let me wait for that team to finish.
Space is a good place to be for you, I feel like. It's very
Sad
funny.
Jojo and Rain.
You fool.
Okay.
You should have disabled them all.
But, you know, if someone plays a disruptive redeem, then whatever. I'm just like, fuck it at this point, you know?
Understandable. We are in the end game.
I like how the RGB also goes to the fucking
oh yeah, it's
text.
adorable.
I missed the spin.
Yeah, where the hell's my spin, Jojo?
Maybe I could reprogram me. I think last time I had the spin was when I had a 3D model, so. So its implication wouldn't exactly work right now. When I switch from VNyan back to VTube Studio, it's like
gotcha.
I have to like redo all my stuff. Alright.
Very nice.
Alright, now that all those disruptive redeems are done.
Yeah. Anyway.
Cool down.
Good session, everyone.
Good session. I'll see you guys later.
Good session.
Yeah.
Bye.
Anyway, so instead of doing the last we left off, Carney.
Yeah.
You guys have just got done with the fight. Salathis and Davy has gone through the portal, and you see Finality run off, and you are chasing Finality. Right?
All right. Yep.
Sasuga Carney des.
Make a perception.
Somebody.
Okay. All right.
Alright. You get a good general idea. It's kind of hard to tell because you're chasing a flying person while running through a forest, and the canopy kind of blocks line of sight a lot. But you do get a general idea of him, and he kind of goes past the Gleaming Tower. And you continue chasing him.
Okay.
And because you're able to be hot on his trail for quite some time, you kind of keep going, and eventually you make it to the mountains. Or the mountains start to go up, and you start to see walls and cliffs. And as you exit the clearing, you see Finality kind of ascending up the mountain. What do you do?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Huh?
Ooh, nothing ventured, nothing gained. All right, I'm going. I'm following.
You following?
I'm pursuing. Yep. I can see where this goes.
Make an athletics check.
What? That's a 110.
Wait, don't you wait
Wait a minute. That's right.
In rage, so you have advantage.
Wait. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure it's
range when you're not attacking.
No.
It might have been no.
Get a consistent rage at level 15, no?
Persistent rage.
Does that do?
Yes, but here's the thing. I think I'm pretty sure I've been running for more than a minute. I've actually been doing this for more than a minute.
This entire scene is taking place over the time span of that entire session that we had last time, and y'all had a short rest, including
but persistent rage. Beginning at 15th level, your rage is so fierce that it ends early, only if you fall unconscious or you choose to end it. There's no more stipulation about it being like, tied to around or like.
It lasts for longer than a minute, though.
Yeah, that's the problem. This has been going on for longer than a minute.
Unless you want to burn all your rages back to back, in which you probably
that's a bad idea.
Place in such a long period of time that it's more than all your rages durations combined. That's the problem.
Yeah. That's I need to conserve. So I'm just gonna focus on. Yep.
You start up the mountain trail for a bit, but some of the area It's like, okay, I can go the safe path, which I will definitely lose him, or I could try to take some shortcuts. And you start taking some shortcuts. And that involves like trying to jump up, and you see like a path that's higher up that you try to climb for. And it is hard on your hands, and you start clawing your way up, and eventually you look up and you do not see him anymore.
Yep.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
You probably like go to another place where you can get a good view, but as you look up, you have no idea where the fuck he went.
Okay. But okay, you said I see like wall. I see walls and like does that mean like cliff faces or like actual structures? Like it looks like there's a building here.
You know those paths that kind of wind upwards? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. All right,
Like
I'm gonna.
but instead of going all the way one way, in order to go all the way back one way, you try to like climb up to get to the next part of the thing, and it is rough. It doesn't look like this place is well ventured. It's not doesn't have very heavy architecture.
Okay. All right. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to make a landmark, just out of rocks or make a mark on something. Just I want to try to note this spot, right? I want to just make a
okay.
designate a landmark here.
Grab a bunch of rocks and make a makeshift structure that looks like a cairn.
All right. Gotta commit this to memory, and I'm gonna go back to the Gleaming Tower.
Yep.
Ready to smack Shulk upside the fucking head.
Yep. Quite some time has passed. This was not a quick trip. It's been like between 30 minutes and an hour by the time you get back.
Yep.
And you go there and you enter the reception area. You see Clara, the receptionist, look up to you. It's like, oh, hey.
Hello. Do you happen to know if my friends came back or are here? If Shulk was around?
Yes. 1 second. They should be in the headmaster's office now. I'll lead you up there.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
She stands up and opens the door, and she leads you in. And you go up some stairs and down a hallway. And eventually she knocks on the door, and you hear Erie's voice saying, "Come in."
All right.
She opens the door, and you see that the office itself kind of looks ransacked. You see she comes in, you open the door, and as she says that, she grabs a book and throws it to the ground. You see that the party is around as well, so everyone's here. And you see behind the counter Shulk with this centurion helmet that's covering his forehead that's been locked into place. He's got metal gauntlets, and there's beams of light restricting his movement that's attached to the ceiling.
Harney!
Hey guys.
Oh, good to see you.
ain't dead.
We were getting worried.
Where'd you go?
I tried to keep track of Finality, tried to find him, but he disappeared into the mountains. I tried to climb up and keep after him, but couldn't.
Yeah, because of the natural one when you're climbing, your hands are probably a little rough. You probably got some cuts, and they probably need some moisturizer.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably not. This is nothing really. It's just kind of like a really hard day back at the farm back in the day. But what about here? What's going on? Because I mean, I look over at Shulk and just give him a stink eye.
And when you do that, Shulk just gives a sigh.
Yeah, he's under house arrest now. Still be wary of him. But he's operating under the pretense that we have no evidence that he was the one controlling Finality.
You speak some. If you had evidence, you would have shared it by now.
No, that is true. I did not dispute that. Now that being said, we all know you did it. Now we just need to figure out how to prove it.
Right.
Say, are there body cams? I think we should invest in those at this point.
You know, not a bad thought.
I just look at Shaw completely like indignant. Like, you. Oh, wait, really? Hold on. You were. Colonel was just dumbfounded at the fact that he blatantly, did try to kill us there, and he's like, "No, you don't have any proof." He's just like,
Fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
Yeah, he seems pretty calm as he's sitting behind the desk.
Okay. Ooh, okay, all right. Well, Finality disappeared into the mountains. Like I said, I don't know how far he went or how far he is now, but I left a mark on the cliff I was trying to get up to catch him.
So he just left you?
He just flew off. Yeah, he just flew away.
Kinda surprised he didn't take a swing at you.
I look at Shock. Yeah. Honestly, Finality seems like the type to really not let a lot of things slide.
He does, doesn't he?
It's not like I'm an expert on what he will and won't do. For that, you need a psychologist.
Still, the
By the
fact
way,
that he can't just let you
there's
follow
one person
him.
in this room you don't recognize. There's this kind of old halfling woman in this room.
I blink. I blink at this person. Hello? Are you?
Oh, hello there.
I don't think we've met. I'm gonna go ahead and shake their hand. Hi, I'm Carnelian, Carney for short.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Irma Rosebottom. I teach at this school that your compatriots, I believe, have come to visit the headmaster.
Well,
yeah, we sure did.
Yeah.
The headmaster won't he's being house arrested.
Well, we did kind of contribute to the house arrest.
We didn't say we wouldn't visit if he was being house arrested. Technically true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna ask, Miss Eri, are you caught up on, what happened?
Well, I don't have definitive proof, but I don't exactly need this. This isn't a court. We're restraining him for now, while figuring things out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna also come around.
Also, Alistair Darby is here.
Okay, alright.
The party, Alistair Darby, and Erie, and the headmaster.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you, what has Mr. Davey come back, or do we know anything about what happened to him?
I know, well, I'm sure he's fine.
Apparently there's some kind of what'd you call it, Darby? Like interference.
Darby kind of like looks directly at you in confusion.
I thought you had said that the poor man died.
What?
I think I blocked it out.
I thought that
What?
we were okay. So out of character, I thought that it was unclear because
No, it was clear.
Darby wasn't. Oh,
Erie
No,
got
it was
off the
spelled out
phone
very
with-
clearly.
Yeah, no.
right.
Oh,
Yes. Okay.
Erie got a
Oh,
phone call
Never-
from Ringo, who was crying into the phone on her. And
Right.
found out
Yes.
from-
Okay. I forgot. I blocked out that part.
Right, I shouldn't
Oh,
have said the
if
thing
Ringo's
about I'm
involved,
sure
you
he'll
black
be
it out. I
fine.
got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know who
we
Ringo
kinda-
is, but yeah,
we
that's
kind of
right.
hate that guy.
Mm,
You don't want to know who Ringo is.
In that case, I retract my statement.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
Darby looked confused. I was like, what are you...
Sorry, yeah. Can we go back to when
Okay,
Carney
let's
was
pretend like you
like,
didn't say that. and Carney just said,
Yeah.
Does anybody-
Pretend I'm not an idiot for
Yeah.
just a second.
Yeah.
Me
All
too,
right.
please.
Brain power needs to be used for that, but
Mm-mm.
alright, so
All right. So the actual response is that
So, we got really bad news about Davy. Actually, it seems that he did not survive wherever he ended up when he took the portal.
Rather unfortunate, but it seems as though he did deal a finishing blow to Vecna, or at least Vecna's form on the prime material.
Salathis.
Slathis.
Sorry, I don't know why I said Vecna. I'm tired.
We wish
Well,
that it had been Vecna that Davy had
Yeah.
killed.
You can't blame me for getting things wrong. The smartest character in the group did too.
I mean, getting the finishing blow on Vecna would be a whole different deal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, it seems he did get the finishing blow on Salathis, or at least Salathis's form in the prime material. But mind you, Salathis is a demon and can be summoned again.
Devil. You found out it was
Or
a devil,
devil.
specifically, yeah.
Yeah.
Fiend, I should
Fiend.
say.
Yeah, fiend.
Yes. Is Carney okay?
Mental state check-in.
Yeah.
Carnelian's kind of staring bloody murder at Shock right now.
Understandable.
There will speak up. It's like, I've already gave the orders for Davy's body to be brought to Arden.
Can anything be done for him?
Possibly, but if something is to be done, it'll need to be done at one of the temples in Arden.
All right, I see.
Just
Hmm.
to be clear, there's no consecrated grounds of Ultima over here, is there?
By over here, do you mean in Makalisa, or?
I just meant in Ulstrom in general.
Well,
There's a temple in Arden. That's
Oh,
where
okay.
the body's being shipped to.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
perfect,
the
then.
place.
Yeah. Okay.
right. Sorry, I wasn't there for me.
Yeah,
Right.
Look,
That's right.
I've been to here in Ulstrom, and that's about it.
I was just saying,
Understandable.
yeah. I just realized. Oh, right. Sorry, I wasn't there for the coronation, so she actually would not know about that.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yuri
Then
steps out. It's like, I'm going to take a few calls and be back.
Okay.
Sure.
Nathan.
We've got some things that we can discuss. Bring Carney back up to speed.
Yeah, if there's a sea corner, it's just gonna take it and just
Gone stare.
catch his breath, basically.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, if there's anything you forget to
Alright.
recap from last session, I'll remind you.
Hmm. I mean, ideally we would do it out of the room, away from
Yeah, not in front of.
Yeah, you,
not in front of everyone.
yeah, you can step out and just leave Darby and Chalk together.
Okay, I'm sure they'll get along splendidly.
They
Oh, yeah.
will. They're
We might talk
colleagues.
about what he did with his property.
Mhm.
Why don't we go to my office and I can make you some tea, Carney? You look like you've had a
Aw.
day.
I like Irma.
Mm.
That'd be nice, thank you.
Of course, this way.
Eventually, you get to an apartment. I assume this is going to be like a office that kind of looks like a home for an old lady.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like it probably has like that kind of like glassware, with the little china patterns and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. She also
Adorable.
hits a prestidigitation as she walks in the room, which lights a fire and the fireplace gets roaring.
Wow.
Sets a kettle on it, and starts preparing some tea leaves.
That's it.
Oh, please go have a seat. I'll be with you shortly.
Okay. Leads Carney to chair and makes him sit.
Mm.
Yep. I can take a seat. Okay, so Salathis is dead, but not really.
Yeah,
Mr.
dead,
Mr.
dead
Davies.
for now.
Mm. Out of the picture, at least for the
Yeah.
time being.
Yeah, in this realm, all creatures that die have to go to Transis, even if they're reforming into the afterlife. So
Yeah.
you know that Slathers will probably be out for at least 7 days.
Mm-hmm. And
So-
we've learned some interesting things about our dear host here, and Buck will motion towards Irma. Like what was that specialty you had again about the undead and
the Bamatra?
yeah.
Parmata? That's what I meant. Oh,
what?
it simply helps a vampire family conceive and birth the next generation.
Yeah. She
Want to give me one moment? I'll be right with you.
sure.
Does
Yeah.
anyone take anything in their tea?
I would like milk and some sugar, please.
Of course.
We'll have mine plain.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure I can handle it straight. Can't be worse than coffee, right?
Whoa, straight?
This is in character.
Don't kink shame him.
I didn't know that was the king.
Some of us like vanilla. What can I say?
That's right. Nothing wrong with that.
Are honey and lemon possible? Maybe.
I would not recommend the lemon with this brand, but I guarantee you that it will calm your nerves quite well. It might have a unexpected after effect.
Huh?
Oh, we're drinking
What?
suspicious tea. Okay.
No, it's not
not-
suspicious.
I wouldn't have said that out
my
loud,
own,
sorry.
my own brand
Perfect.
blend.
Well, you better
Okay,
listen
I'll-
to
My
her,
brand.
Carney. Maybe you don't want the lemon if she recommends against it.
Of course. I'll take your recommendation then.
Of course. She brings you all some of her own blend, which has lavender, juniper, some darker tea leaves that don't look familiar, I would say.
Mm.
But it goes well in milk
Can
and
I
gives
just
it all.
have an insight
And
on
she
Irma's
honestly is
versatility?
having a cup herself.
Okay.
Hmm.
And it's portable honey
So
pot
she
and
understands
everything?
that
It's not one of those assassin pots where it's got the
Right.
little thing
it's
plugged.
not poison.
Okay. All right. I like
Mhm.
Irma. I will trust.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But probably
It's purely
ends up
flavor,
draining
and
the
I
cup in
haven't
one
actually
go.
talked to JoJo about this specific thing. So,
Mhm.
and I would have if I had planned to do something like that.
Cool. Good to know.
Yep.
Trust your DM. Don't not your trust your DM.
Just your
No,
DM. Dangerous with this
I'm
one.
aware.
I trust him to be dangerous.
No,
I'm aware.
I'm aware. Just
Oh, sorry, I'll just take sips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Delicious
Buck is gonna
tea.
just drain the cup in one go.
Alright, make a cot. No, I was kidding.
Well, I mean, you could make a con
What's
save.
the poison?
You're making
wanna
con save
burn
against
your-
feeling sleepy because of the lavender.
Yeah,
That's about it, though.
that's why I'm drinking the whole thing. Immune to disease and poison.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm also immune to I'm also just immune to sleep. So
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, magically induced, but
Yeah, it's not even magically. It's normally induced
yeah.
Chemically.
chemically.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
Scientifically.
I'm gonna sip the tea.
what
Mhm.
Is
I'm
it
gonna
tasty
go ahead and
and
have my tea.
delicious?
what is
I would
what
think
is
so.
magic but chemistry you can't explain?
Yeah, basically that.
Mm-hmm.
In science, you can't explain.
That's right.
So Buck is gonna continue explaining.
Mhm.
Our host here used to work for the mains, right?
The Fell's
Huh?
Beans.
Fellsbanes, yeah.
Yeah, for the Fellsbanes.
Oh,
Yeah, and unfortunately, her last charge disappeared. Is that right?
Not my last charge. This happened about 50
The
years
last
ago.
charge was
Sure.
they were trying to feed her to it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I was going to retire peacefully, and they decided that my peace should be forever. And I did not quite want that. I wanted to explore the world a bit more.
Makes
Sure.
sense to me.
So we were gonna help her,
Hmm.
leg on out of here.
oh. Well, okay then. Good, pleasure to
Oh.
have you on board.
That part's
Of course.
still pending, but I do like her so far.
Hmm.
Well, in order to get her out, we would have to get her associated with us, and that's a whole process. That
I'm
being
sure
said, I
we-
am open to the idea so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's something to deal with once we get back to Arden.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, I guess.
Well,
I guess
considering
my-
you might have kidnapped me, I would say that. I know that was above table. I'm making a joke.
Mm-mm.
There were some kids.
There were definitely discussions about her getting kidnapped.
Mm,
That
yeah,
was
out of character
entirely
discussions.
that was entirely Buck.
Yep.
It was okay.
Mm-mm.
Well, my main question is, well, what do we do now?
We sit, drink tea, and calm down a little bit, and
Mhm.
then we figure out what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I. Hmm.
Arnie,
Colonel's gonna go ahead and
do you
drink
think-
his juice tea.
Do you think you could lead us back to that mountain?
I left a. I left something to mark the spot.
All right. Because I'm assuming that Finality didn't just run straight away. He has to be going somewhere.
Yeah, especially if he, I guess, lives in the woods by shock. Which, God, that's still weird.
Well, I think we got more of an explanation for why now.
Still wish we could
Yeah.
have talked to him a bit before he ran off.
Well, that's what I'm wondering about.
Mm-hmm.
If we can meet him on his own turf, maybe we can get an explanation out of him.
Yeah, just. I can't believe it. I get him out of one person's control and he ends up in another's. Like, come on.
It's almost like somebody is pulling strings cosmically to keep him subjugated. It's very strange.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he's got to have some opinions about going from being under one person's control to another.
I mean, do I have to like smack that weird Shulk head eye thing that was with him? Like, do you think he's gonna be thankful for that, or is he still gonna,
What goes
people
through
crumpling?
Finality's brain? Like I can't
Yeah.
predict how he's going to react
Like,
to anything we do.
Do you think that if we set free this time, he'll finally take it to heart to stop being a people crumpling meanie?
No.
Well,
No.
the issue is that his intentions ain't exactly aligned with being nice to us.
Yeah. At least
This
not
is-
yet.
This seems more like the cost of doing business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
We want different things, and well, I don't think there is a forming a true a true alliance with this individual.
Hmm.
it's not
But
even an
maybe we can
alliance.
get him off our back for a minute.
It's not even an alliance. It's just maybe to get him to stop being being terrible for a few minutes. Like, is that like would that be so hard?
Well,
Yeah. It is frustrating.
I don't get any of them. I don't get the Schaefers. I don't. Okay, I don't get the Schaefers. I don't get Finality. I don't get Dr. Gon.
the
It's just.
Forevers.
Why y'all did y'all update what y'all found in his laboratory?
I was gonna get to that next.
Yeah,
As
and
the
Irma was
explanation
just going
for
to say,
how.
people are very complicated. And
Yeah.
to understand them is very difficult.
Especially when those people are hundreds and thousands of years old.
Yeah.
Even more so.
Yep. Very true.
On the plus side, at least we have some knowledge on what Shulk's been working on. He's
Yeah,
got
quite
this whole-
concerning.
Yeah, he's got this whole lab set up trying to figure out exactly which stars have got each of the ancients in them.
Huh.
He's got two of them figured out so far, and one
Wait,
of them
wait.
being where Forever
Wait a
is.
Wait a minute. They don't. Wait, they don't already like know that. That's not information that the people the witches like Darby and Shulk would just already have.
It didn't seem like it. Darby seemed surprised.
You knew that Garrow knew where Forever was before he died.
Hmm.
I mean, he even had like stuff that he put in that realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Shulk
I
seemed
thought-
to know where that realm is as well.
Hmm. Which makes me
Wait.
wonder if it's a continuation of Garrow's work.
What is it, Carney?
Hold on. So that doesn't mean that they. I'm still just thinking about it. They know the ancients are around and they have their interests, but they don't know like the star like where the ancients actually are. Like this is like that's like forever and apparently something else. Only ones that are known about, and duality is just kind of chopped up into weird people bits right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of weird and concerning.
Now,
I thought
what you do
that
know
they
is the ones that he knows for certain are where
Yes.
duality is, which is his own in the ancient that he's sealing, as
Mhm.
well as forever, which was the realm that Malykus Garrow was sealing. So
Mhm.
the two he knows the location of both the headmasters' locations.
And he's narrowed it down to like a trio of stars for Pain,
Correct.
which is Erie's
Father.
Erie's father, or Yeah.
What? Okay. Do we know what he's trying to do with this knowledge? What he's trying to do with this?
Well, I've got a theory, but it ain't exactly proven. Like, given that he figured out where Forever's being stored, and he's got some kind of control over Finality, I'm wondering if knowing the location gives him control over their progeny.
So
But
what?
we've only got 2 to go off of.
So wait. So what? Do you think that if we knew exactly where the Twilight Realm was, like the exact star, that we could like mind control Finality or something like that?
Maybe. Might have something to do with that eye that Shulk's got.
Well, they mentioned the duality's eye like mashes souls together, and So like, do you think that that's what he was trying to do? Which I don't know, that's weird.
Everyone make a perception check.
Oh, I love it when you throw that out there.
It's like I'm trying
That's
to
my
push things
favorite thing.
along so that
Fuck. The problem is you're relying on us.
Wait, am I not going to?
Hey!
I guess I didn't.
saw something for the first time in years.
Your eyes have finally opened.
well,
I can see.
the only
It's a group
pass,
check, so.
the only pass is from a vet.
Yippee!
Let me have this.
So you guys are having this conversation on what Shulk may or may not be doing, and you look at the. Davey, I assume like you have like a silver platter that you brought the tea set on or something like that.
Yes.
That had like the porcelain like. I assume you
So
have like a porcelain tea set
fancy.
with like a silver platter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm imagining what old people have for their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But you look over.
Yeah,
and,
she stole whatever she could from before she left.
Yeah, you're starting to
Good
see
for
some
her.
weird patterns on the silver plate, like
Oh.
these weird reflections.
What? Wait. I squint at them. Is this from the tea?
You look over. You see some reflections of the tea, and then something else, as if there's like these multiple reflections. And you see like a tree with red leaves in it. And a figure starts moving in the reflection.
Huh? Guys, the platter is alive. Guys, there's a man in the platter. He's coming to get us. There's evil maple trees.
You guys look
What
down.
was in that tea again?
Before everyone else notices that you see a hand reach towards the reflection.
No!
And then
I
balls it up
would
to
like.
a fist
No.
and knocks on it.
It knocks on the platter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone hears a knock.
Yvette is
we-
having a
I
terrible.
I look to the door.
And we hear it coming from the plate, though, right?
Oh yeah, it's like
Maybe.
reverberating around you. It's coming from the plate.
Yeah, Yvette is pointing. to the
I
stairs.
swear,
Yvette,
I've
knocking
never seen
on the
that
fucking
before.
Platter, guys. This
So-
is not
Uh,
normal.
Sorrel
Sorry, you go first.
just readies her wand.
Good response.
Carnoone's gonna go look at the plate.
Yeah, you
just
see a
say-
figure on there, but the person's head is being obscured from a teapot being right where the head is.
Do I?
Oh,
think
I would like to pick up the teapot.
So y'all spoke at the same time, so I heard none of you.
Oh.
Sorry.
What
I would like to pick up the
Pick the
teapot.
teapot up and be like,
Oh.
"Oh, what are you doing in there?"
You pick it up, and everyone but Irma recognize it as Varian Schaefer.
God damn it.
Oh, wait,
Huh?
wait.
Excuse me, Irma.
So
Excuse me,
Irma,
Irma. I would like. Hold on, please. Please, may I do something, please?
let me
please.
describe what he looks like, and then I'll
Okay.
let you do something.
Thank you so much.
So you
Go
see
ahead.
this kind of like sickly looking man with like short blonde hair. He's got this like black crystal, like he's not wearing a shirt, and he's decently fit, and he's got this like black crystalline structure coming from his chest, and like
Cover that up.
his veins are
Oh
kind of
my!
being
Oh
blackened.
no! Oh no!
But you can tell that he's wearing like what used to be really nice pants, but it looks like scuffed and muddied up.
Well, darling, I think you've been cursed.
May I do something?
All right, now what does Yvette want to do?
Great. Yvette's gonna move everything off the tray and just turn it over.
All right, you flip it over, and you see as you move it, the reflection kind of moves around it. So as you flip it over, it's the same reflection.
Great. Okay, second
Cool.
thing. Yvette's gonna pull out a handkerchief and just lay it over the entire reflective surface.
Oh, do I see this too? I saw this, right?
Everyone sees the reflection at this point. It's
Okay, Yvette, I understand your
Uh-huh.
beef with him,
Uh-huh.
as they say nowadays.
Yes.
I also hold the same opinion, but
Mhm.
we were working with the man in the Twilight Realm.
Honestly,
But
I
honestly, I can't. I can't.
I think he might have something valuable to say.
I would like to
I can't
say
believe I'm saying
we're
this.
not in the Twilight Realm.
Honestly,
We
I can't believe I'm
aren't.
saying this. I'm glad to see this Schaefer after a while. This Schaefer's a breath of fresh air. I cannot
And-
believe that I'm saying this.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to take the handkerchief off and
Sorry,
and look at it.
Very well. Very
Yeah,
well. All
Yeah,
right.
Kevin is going to look at the reflection and say, can you hear us?
Yvette will begrudgingly just
yes, I
let
can
do
hear
whatever.
you. And from the angle, it looks like he's squatting down, almost like he's on the ground looking on, as if he's directly upside down looking up. so like his feet are like near where the platter
Selfie
is.
mode. He's in freaking selfie mode. Oh no.
Yeah. So
Oh no.
so imagine like if the reflection on his side was on the ground and he's like his feet are like right there at the platter and he's bending over, and you're like looking at him as he's like upside down from your perspective, squatting over and leaning down.
Irma, I'm sorry that we have tarnished your nice silver. I will help you clean it later to get rid of any lingering taints from
This is
unwelcome visitors. Okay, go on.
well, like I said, surprisingly a breath of fresh air. How are you doing, Schaefer?
He kind of wipes his mouth. You see that there's kind of this kind of bluish neon color to it as he wipes. He's like, I've been better.
Same here. We just got done with interacting with Shulk. It's not good. He's terrible. He's the worst.
Yes, I've told you that before.
Well, yes, but like, it's just actually talking to him and dealing with him. It's like,
It's like he's manipulative, right?
See, yeah.
Yeah.
It's more than that. He's just,
Imagine being raised by him.
Yeah, it's no
explains
wonder
some
you turned out.
things.
It's no wonder you're in your current situation. Sarah would reply.
It all makes sense now.
well, if you want news about how bad it is, seems like he's controlling Finality.
I think he's
In some
controlling
way.
a lot more than Finality at this moment.
What do you mean by that?
I have reason to believe that he's been recently inside the Twilight Forest.
Oh,
No!
perfect.
Wait, how? What? How? Okay, wait. How recently?
I don't know. I just saw evidence. There was this doorway that didn't exist within Forever's Keep, and a lot of notes that were left by Malyk were moved around. And randomly, one of the locks on the vault had been unlocked, but not all of them.
Guys, didn't we do
How-
that the last
how
time
many-
we were in the Twilight?
Well, we unlocked some of them, but there was one we couldn't get into.
Yeah.
There were 3
How do-
locks. You were able to get through one of them.
Yeah.
And he'll tell you that 2 of the locks are undone.
Uh-huh.
That's not good.
When did you notice this?
Recently. Like,
Great.
time is a bit weird, but I think in your perspective, yesterday?
Well, that tracks.
Okay.
There's not
that's
exactly a
fine.
day-night cycle here, so,
Hey, all right
Mhm.
then.
Okay. All right. Well, that's bad. That's not good. He's currently under house arrest by Mr. Darby and Miss Erie, so he's not going to be moving for a little bit unless he does some weird witch magic and
Well,
and the like.
depending on his capabilities, that might not stop him from going to the Dead Forest, or no, not the Dead Forest, the Twilight Forest.
That's the thing, right? Like it's kind of its own rules.
Right. I kind of have a big ask for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I need you to extract me.
Right.
From the
There we
forest.
go. There we go. I'm back. My cable mode.
So Carney, I know you were spacing out, but he just asked us to extract him from the Twilight Forest.
Ow.
Do you have a way
And
to
also
do
why?
that?
Yeah,
And also,
yeah.
why should we?
Well,
Well-
I can tell that you're in the Gleaming Tower.
Yeah,
Maybe
I also have eyes.
Shock had some way he got in and out. If you can find that.
Okay.
Why? Okay,
If
so
okay, if you can stay on the line,
stay on the
plate.
platter.
stay
Stay on
plate
the
platter.
Don't move.
Yeah,
Don't fall off.
stay on the
We're
line.
gonna put
Platter.
you on
We can.
hold. Your call is very important
No,
to us.
we can take you to Derby, and you
Arnie,
can.
why don't you sing some hold
Well,
music for him while we
hey.
go and search for?
I mean, if
a
you do
portal?
that, I'm just gonna have to find a new reflection. But the spatial thing is weird. Sometimes reflections kind of somewhat materialize here, and I can find them.
Right.
Usually, I ignore a lot of them, but if I can find things like ones that you guys are in or otherwise.
I mean, we could just bring the plate, no?
Well, unless it needs like to be lined up with wherever in the Twilight Forest.
If you
he
lift
is.
the plate
Well-
up now, the
Oh.
reflection on my side will move as well. But if you
Really?
take it slow, I can follow the reflection.
Well, we
Alright,
could
well-
also
could do that, but also
we could also just bring Darby here.
I don't want
See-
to. I don't want to leave Shock in the room by himself. I don't want to do that.
Well, he would have
I-
Erie.
Well,
My main
we don't know if
concern
this-
is
Mm,
will Darby be willing to help, considering
I mean,
know.
are we willing
I'm going
to
to-
help? Realistically.
Okay. I guess someone could go and check if Miss Erie's back in the room, and maybe tell Darby since he's a glitch and might know what
Sure, I can go
about
see
this.
what the status with the prisoner is. You guys can talk with Shock and figure out, why we should be willing to pull it. Like, why does he need out?
well, yeah. What's the
Yeah, what-
urgency?
yeah.
What has changed?
No, y'all say that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we
what
actually
Buck is
asked him. We
asking.
asked
What is
him.
the
Why?
urgency here?
Okay.
Why do you need
What
out
changed?
all of a sudden?
Well, several things. One, it seems as though, well, I was kind of peeking in on a lot of the oil rig situation, so I think you know what I know on terms of what was being researched there. That's one of the big things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done what I can from here. Most of this was just a sanctuary to, so that I don't die from having the ink crystal in me, but I've now been
And you-
fully accumulated to it.
Oh.
And we can trust you to not start killing everyone when you come here.
At this point, I don't think I can 1v5 you all, so. If I start
out of
fighting
character.
you all inside this academy, that is a suicide for me.
Out of character.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm trying to remember. The reason why he went through all this was to try and find a cure for the Twilight Curse?
For his sister, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to cure his sister in general, yeah.
Yeah. If that's
But
the case,
also-
then
Yeah, sorry, I was just gonna say, like, his ends might be noble, but also
The means.
he did
I
a
mean,
lot
it-
of
This is the
awful.
problem.
Right.
I mean, it sounds like
But
he's
also,
found his
like-
potential solution. So
Mhm.
if he has no reason to fight us, then Buck is good to
Yeah, that's
help him get
like,
back. Plus,
Yvette's
it gives
gonna
him the
defer
opportunity
to
to
the
punch him if
party.
something goes wrong.
Exactly. Yeah, Yvette's going to defer to the party here.
Something
She's-
goes wrong. It's not even his fault. You just punch him
Yeah.
upside the head.
Mhm.
Yeah, Yvette just has problems with how our initial everything with him went. But
No,
she
that's-
will
that's valid.
also
Hmm?
she will also defer to the party, and we can align. Our goals align, and that's okay.
Sariel
Even if she's
completely
mad.
understood and
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
but she's like, hey, he's kind of an ally at this
Yes,
point.
yes, exactly.
Mm.
So, yes, out of character, I get it. We need to work with this guy.
Mm.
But
In
if
character,
that-
not happy.
Yvette is like, why the fuck
I
are
don't-
we helping this douchebag?
I don't wanna.
I don't want. Why are we
Uh,
doing it? Anyway,
okay,
so yes,
so-
we will help. I can go talk. I can go
Wait,
see.
well,
if
wait.
Jerry-
So okay, so reason one is that you've gotten used to the end crystal, which I'll take your word for it. I look at his chest. That's reason one. What about the others?
I already told you all the reasons. Because I've gotten accumulated, and the King Eternal has bumped up his timeline on
Oh.
trying to replace it
Mhm.
from the oil rig
Okay.
situation.
Yeah.
I don't.
Wait,
do I need
hold on.
reasons other than that?
No, but okay, no, fair. I thought that you said several, so it sounded like there were more. I thought that the Stag Knight had found you or something. Like,
Well, I
with
mean,
that.
that's a good reason to want out because I'm.
Mhm.
It's not exactly a good feeling to have to run every time I hear his harp.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have PTSD every time I hear a harp now.
We should buy a harp, guys.
You could,
Sariel, do you have to play a harp,
Sariel just
Sariel?
says you could modify memory that out at some point.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I
hang
probably
on.
could.
Right?
Probably should.
Okay, well,
Giving him advice.
what's your plan once you're here? You're kind of gonna be in Ulstrom, and I highly doubt that since you know about the King Eternal's plan, I feel like you're gonna be a target, especially if you know.
Well,
But
we
also,
do
he
kind of have.
found us while we were at the Gleaming Tower, which is where he thinks the entrance must be, right?
Well, I don't think they know I know.
We also do have a way to deal with the King Eternal should it come up.
I don't want to do that.
Not directly, just
Sariel
I don't.
Sariel
want
just
to.
pipes up. I don't think it's official that I don't think the records officially show that our friend has passed away. Maybe
Oh.
I know. Sariel says maybe we can have him. What's the word? Not disguise self. That's too easy to see through.
Impersonate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Oh my god, I'm actually forgetting the spell. It's
Seeming?
the second level spell.
Is it seeming?
Alter self.
No,
Alter
self.
self? Yeah, that's true.
Maybe we can use alter self with a bit of a disguise on you.
How
And-
I look at the planet. How big is the crystal coming out of him at this point?
It's probably comes out a good 10 inches.
Yeah, you see, that's
Damn.
why alter self would be extremely vital to that.
Yeah.
Well, you'd be altering me, not any flicks to the crystal.
maybe
Well,
just
then
give him like a box to carry.
give you a box to carry, or you could just use disguise self with alter self. With alter.
Let's worry about how to get him
figure
out of
it
here
out.
after we figure out how to get him here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
suppose so. I guess let's check in and see how the situation with Shulk is going. Bless you.
Ideally, without letting Shulk know that his favorite great grandson is here.
Would you like me to go see if Miss Erie's back?
Yes,
Yeah,
Sure.
if
Okay.
she is, maybe.
I'll go with.
But
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah, come on, Soria. I chug my tea and we go to find Miss
What?
Erie and not give any hints to douchebag. I mean Shulk.
Alright, so
Sorry, my cat was walking on the keyboard.
wait, you mean
Mm.
Varian?
yeah, so
Yeah,
without
yeah.
letting,
What
without
attention
letting,
Right, exactly, yeah,
You,
sorry.
you got your Schaefer's confused for a second.
I did. It's like there's a lot of them or something.
there's at least 2.
There's at least 2.
No,
Well,
at least
A4.
3. One of them's cool.
Mm,
Well, actually, you've met 5 Schaefer's so far.
That's true. That's
I
too
know,
many
yeah,
Schaefers.
yeah.
That's too many Schaefers for us to meet in one lifetime.
okay.
Because the Fesk twins were both Schaefer's. So.
Yeah, I forgot because they changed their name.
Yeah. It's like they didn't want to be associated with international war criminal names.
Yeah, weird that like 2 of them want to not be associated. And one of them was like, "Fuck it."
We haven't heard from the Fest in a minute. I wonder how they're doing.
Could send them a note while we're
Well, I
gone.
mean,
Probably
they're in their
probably
proper
living their
bodies
best life.
now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they've
Living their best life.
bodies, so.
How
Imagine-
great would it be if they went back to the Idranor and we run into them? Like they get sent back out to Talak.
Redeployed to
Yeah.
Imagine I imagine they're quite happy they're in their own bodies.
I mean,
Mhm.
that entire group was still technically active members of the Idranor.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Serial and Yvette, you guys head out to about where the headmaster's office is, and you see Erie there, outside the
Great.
office. She looks over, it's like, good news.
Mhm.
Oh yes.
I've secured Davy's resurrection.
Oh,
Really?
So his body will now be transferred to the Temple of Attenuous.
Ah.
Ooh. Ooh.
So- Not out loud. Not in character.
I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm not there.
Mm.
I'm in the room, you know, fucking,
Yeah,
talking
we're-
about crushes with Schaefer.
Yeah, we're just like poking Schaefer's reflection.
Yeah,
Putting tea on it.
we're having a fun platter Skype call with Schaefer.
Mhm.
Very good.
Moving the platter around, watching him run around on the other side.
I should have stayed. Well, on the one hand, I'm sure Davy will be very happy to be resurrected. On the other hand, I am kind of concerned about the Temple of Attenuous being the place. Although he was there, right? Davy was there. He saw Attenuous take Ultima
Mhm.
away from her captivity. So okay,
maybe.
back in character. Great. Thank you so much for securing his resurrection.
I don't have any problems
Sorry,
with that. I
God,
don't know what
Mason.
you're all talking about.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Right. Luckily, this is through the Silver Blade, which has friendly relationships with the temple, so.
Well, thank you so much for pulling those strings for us.
Of course. Anyway.
Right. So, we're outside. We're outside the room.
You're outside
Yes.
the office, so it's just Erie.
Okay, perfect. So, something has happened.
What?
Well,
Where are the gloves?
is she wearing oven mitts?
She is not wearing her oven mitts.
I don't want to say. I don't think you're gonna like what I have to say, Miss Erie, and I'm not sure I'm mentally prepared. How do you feel about Varian Schaefer?
I mean, he did work for me in size, so.
Hmm.
I mean, he lost contact after he went rogue in Schaffelheim, so.
How would you feel about seeing him again, like very soon?
I don't hold a hard vendetta against him,
Hey,
but he's still technically my employee.
right. So, Right. So that's very cool.
He's kind of asking us for help.
A little bit, a little bit. He's kind of in a situation, and he thinks that since we're at the Gleaming Tower, there might be a way to get him out of his situation. And I guess we're gonna help him, probably, because goals kind of aligned. But that means we need to be able to explore the Gleaming Tower a bit, right? And maybe get Mr. Darby involved as well. But we obviously don't want to leave Shock by himself.
Well, this looks like you need someone with arcane experience, so I'm just gonna go in there and send Darby out.
Thank you so much. And thank you again for setting up a resurrection for Davy. That's very good news.
Of course.
You sound like you're thanking someone for a Christmas card right now.
Yeah.
Look, there's only so much I can do things in a day. It's been a long day.
Davey is great. I love it.
Yeah, this is the best
Okay,
Christmas
sorry,
present
okay.
ever.
Let me try again.
Wow.
Jeez, I didn't know I was gonna get your feet on my
It's okay.
thanking you for
I assume it's
resurrecting my
more
friend.
of the not wanting to.
I don't want to
set Yuri
overwhelm
off.
Fury. Yeah, like I'm trying to be really polished.
You need to-
Look, I get it. I just thought it was funny.
Do I think
You
that
need
if
to
I
write a
hugged
thank you note to
her-
Miss Erie to show your
Yeah.
real appreciation.
Jojo, does Yvette think that if she hugged Erie, it would cause face peel?
I'm not even sure if this would even be a full insight check, because this would be so out of the blue that you're not inciting her current mood. You'd be inciting her mood
This-
after.
I'm just trying to
This
figure
is
out if she's a
unexplored
hugger
territory.
or not, dude. Is she a hugger?
I'll let you decide whether she's a hugger or not based on your past experiences with Erie.
I don't think she's a hugger, so I'm just gonna be like, yeah, like really think. I thought we were gonna have to bury him and say goodbye forever, but the fact that you were able to secure him a resurrection is just amazing. Thank you so much.
Normally
Sorry,
it's not something I would do, but considering this world could end if your group fails, it's kind of...
Nevertheless, I really thank you so much.
Sorrel, who didn't have much experience with the guy, is just like, yeah, it's really convenient that you're doing that for us. Thank you.
Too lucky.
Very neat.
Can
You
you
have, like,
critique,
no
you
emotional attachment.
critique
It's like...
my thank you, God face?
Oh no, yeah.
Yvette's out here writing like
You
a
said
whole
I
letter of
was like a
thanks.
Christmas card.
Sorry,
How
I was
dare
just like texting thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
No, it'd be like a KKTHX.
Yeah.
No, not even KKTHX. It's just THX dot.
Yeah.
THX
Just
period.
sending a thumbs up emoji.
I'm sending a bunch of emojis. So many emojis right now. Yes.
Anyway,
Yes.
so
Okay. Great.
Erie
Move on.
walks
Thank you, Erie.
into the office, and moments later, Darby comes out.
Hi. How are
Hi,
you?
Erie gave me a brief overview of what you said. So...
Right. Yeah. Do you mind just coming with us? Like we
Of
could.
course, let's
It's
go.
kind of easier to show. Yeah. Great. Lead him back to the nice halfling's office.
Darby gets to torment two Schaefers.
Yeah, maybe this is a good day for him. Maybe this is a
Alright,
new PB.
so Irma, you watch as a skeletal figure in very nice outfit walks in.
Oh, hello there.
Ah, hello.
I love it. Irma is unshakable.
Mm.
Unshaferable, if you will.
I mean, she lives in Ulstrom, of
Yes.
course.
Yeah.
Right.
For her, this is just another potential
This is
client.
Tuesday.
Like, yeah. It's just Tuesday.
She works for the Hell's Banes. She's
It's
fine.
true. Yeah, no, I
when
get
you've
it.
worked for a vampire family, seeing a skeleton is not that out of the ordinary.
Mhm.
You see shit like that all the time.
It's true. It's true.
She's dealt with more serious skeletons in and out of the closet.
Yeah, so you guys watch as Darby, hovers his head over the plate, and you just see Schaefer and Darby staring at each other.
Mm.
Ah. I see you took what you stole to heart, literally.
Sorry, it took me a second. Yes, Yvette laughs.
Oh yeah,
That was
take a second
good.
to remember that you stole it from Darby in the first place.
Yeah. It took a second for the pun to land. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. It's a good pun. It's beautiful. How long have you been sitting on that? Like 2 years?
I literally just came up with it right now.
Oh, so
nice.
brilliant. A plus.
And you see that Variant kind of looks up, and he seems like he does not want to respond to that. Like he has no comment.
Don't do the fight.
got your
don't do
tongue?
the fight.
Look, are you going to get me out or not?
Look, we're working on it.
Hmm.
Mr. Darby.
Brought the expert.
Yeah, so you're aware of who this is. He is in the Twilight Forest and has asked us to extract him because he has reason to believe that Shulk has been in and out of the Twilight Forest recently. So perhaps there is a way in this Gleaming Tower to, traverse between the realms, as it were.
Of course. He picks up the platter. Do you mind if I borrow this?
He
Mr.
might have to move
Irma?
around a bit, but
Miss Irma, do you mind if
Oh
Mr.
no,
Darby-
go ahead.
Yeah, you.
Dearie.
When he picks
Thank
it
you
up, you
so
can't
much.
see the reflection. Like you still see a reflection of the Twilight Forest, but the reflection moves as he picks it up.
Right.
mm,
It does it does kind of move where he is able to see into our realm.
Of course.
Mr. Darby.
Mm-mm.
Do with that what you will.
All right, everyone with me,
Yes, sir.
Yep.
and eventually
all the
Darby
guy knows what he's doing.
will lead you to the laboratory.
Huh?
Hey, we're back.
So, Carney, since you didn't see this before, you see this
Yep.
like what looks like to be a personal laboratory with a lot of fancy equipment for both like alchemy, chemistry. Like it's got like microscopes and like there's glass beakers for chemicals and a bunch of workstations, and it's got this conservatory on the roof to study the formations of the stars.
Huh.
So it like kind of domes at the top, and you can see constellations. And there's like a machine that can move the constellations.
Well, this is what a headmaster's weird magic science lab looks like.
Yeah, it is big.
Yes, it is.
Like you're in this big domed room. It's like it's bigger than a lot of people's houses. And
Yeah,
there's
this
just
is-
one-
This is
Puts it into perspective a bit.
yeah. Do
This ain't nothing. Dearie.
do people really need this much space to do like?
Yes.
the wizard. Dude,
Sariel
yes, you
is
need
the
this.
expert. Sariel is the expert. I defer to her.
Yeah, I look at Sarah. Why?
Well, let's just say when you're working with high intensity magic, things can get a little explosive at times, and having the extra room is very nice.
Plus, it always feels better
Wait.
when it's bigger on the inside, dearie.
Wait, do we need to worry about any of this stuff exploding?
Probably not.
Darby says,
is-
as
this
long
has
as you
been-
don't mess with the chemicals, you should be fine.
It's more so when you're developing new things. Everything here has already been pre-established.
Yeah, it's not like we're experimenting right now.
Right.
Just worried that when we were touching the machine over there, it might have exploded.
And Darby just
Yeah.
starts investigating around. Is there anything you guys do while Darby starts investigating?
Not touch the chemicals.
I would like to help Darby.
Yes. yeah.
Okay, so I'll give Darby an advantage if you're doing the help action.
Can I boop the snoot?
You're gonna boop Darby's snoot, alright.
Boop where the snoot should be.
His lack of snoot.
His lack of snoot. Be anti-snoot. Yes.
The
If he
snoot
will accept my boop on
Stop.
his snoot
I-
hole, I will apply it.
I am proficient in both investigation and arcana, so I could help with either.
Alright, he starts.
Honestly, Irma's gonna take off her necklace that has like a talisman on it and give it to him. It'll add a D4. if he wears it.
Ah.
Is it attunement or is it just worn?
It's just worn.
I
Wait, what-
nope. I know
what's
what
this
this is.
So it's I have Pact of the Talisman.
Does it require
Or-
attunement?
Nope. You
That's-
just put it on
the wearer.
and
It just
that's
says
that.
it can aid the wearer when the need is great.
Okay, is it just a static D4? It doesn't like do any...
Yep. It just adds a D4 to the roll, potentially turning it into a success.
Under
So
what condition,
advantage.
If the wearer fails an ability check, they can add the D4 to the roll.
Okay, and a
Darky.
certain number of times per day or something?
Yeah, the certain number of times is 5 times per day.
Okay, and it's for ability checks, okay.
Correct.
So
Or all
advantage,
of our bluffs are-
advantage, guidance D4, and then
A potential an extra D4.
yep.
If on a failure, yep. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Buck can't help. He's
Office.
gonna stay out of the way.
Okay.
Carnelian
In that
also
case,
can't help, so he's
before
just stay
I
out of the
even
way.
add his modifiers, he has a 21.
Don't
Hey,
roll one
okay.
for him.
No, that's like a 21 plus the D20 plus
Oh.
the D4s is 21. Then I have to add his intelligence proficiency after that.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Nice.
So
Being a lich does have its advantages.
I mean, he
Mhm.
should also have like a.
he rolled with advantage, so it does have advantages.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Hey.
All right, so he starts looking around, and eventually he notices something off, and he pushes one of the bookshelves, and you
I
guys
forgot
see
how
a
to do
hidden
that.
passage.
Whoa.
Oh, who could have presumed that
Yeah.
the headmaster would have a secret passage?
I'm sure
How
we
did
all
we not
presumed
find that
it,
last time with all of
but
our
finding
under
it-
fives?
Finding it's the real trick,
Mm.
which is why we brought in the experts.
Mm-hmm.
And as he walks in, you see that there's it's kind of like this small storage area.
Hmm.
And he starts looking at some of the items. Some of them are covered with like a tarp. There's like other items and equipment, but you just see a freestanding door.
Oh.
Does it look
Does-
similar to a door that we have experienced in the Twilight Forest?
I mean, it's a door.
Okay. But it's not like wood or stone or made of
It is
wrought
a
iron.
wooden door.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna open it. I'm gonna go ahead
Open it,
and
and it's empty. It's just
Oh.
Ooh.
does it need a start?
Darby size is like
Kickstart.
1 second. He closes the door, puts his hand on it, and casts Identify.
Oh.
Alright, I have some good news and some bad news.
Okay.
Yeah.
The good news is
Alright.
I can bring this door to the Twilight Forest.
Hmm.
The bad news
But-
is, without specifically pinpointing things on the other side, I have no idea where in the Twilight Forest it's going to be.
Right.
Maybe the reflection could be of assistance.
Or the person in the reflection.
He grabs the reflection, looks at it, and is like, hey, so how far away are you currently from the keep? Varied kind of size is like, it's like a day's walk.
Mm.
I mean, I could start heading there now.
As long as there ain't any more of those crazy cult types hanging around.
I can deal with the cult types, I just can't deal with the Stag Knight.
If we were to go to the Twilight Forest this way, we would keep our equipment, right?
That is correct.
So we'd be a lot more capable than we were the last time.
I mean, I almost had an encounter with the Stag Knight during our tussle with
Yeah, when
with
you got
Mhm.
when you got banished to the Twilight Realm briefly. That was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Didn't like
a
that.
terrible
with
day.
Titan.
Imagine if you didn't break out of banishment and you had to deal with the Stag Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy,
I'd
Not a
rather
fan.
not imagine, yeah.
that
Awful.
would have been fun.
You know-
Right. So, sorry, Ellie, are you suggesting that we should just like us go through the door and see what we find with our equipment? Because
maybe not today.
mhm.
We would. I'm personally not comfortable going in there without a full recharge of our magic. I'd say we make
I agree.
preparations. It would also take Shulk a day to travel, anyways. Or not Shulk, Schaefer.
Everyone keeps confusing their Schaefers.
Schulfer.
Right.
Should take Shulfer.
Chalk.
You guys
most
so
of them
used to
are-
cursing Shulk's name.
It's true.
Most of them are.
Well, usually it
are
doesn't matter which one it is.
Yeah.
They're
Daniel
kind of
Schaefer.
similar brands of terrible.
How dare you bring them both into the same story point?
Jojo, I came
Same.
come up with the title. The title of the session should be A Shock and a Schaefer.
Nice, yeah. Perfect.
I
Right.
gotta
I
go.
agree. It would be good to replenish our energy and etc.
Yeah, I could use a rest.
If we do rest, that would give what's his face time to travel to the keep.
Varian.
That's what I said. And once he's
Schaefer,
there-
the okay one.
and once he's there, we could all be in there together. I don't know. Do we want to go through? Is my question.
There
'Cause
was some
you're
stuff on the other
right,
side.
we could bring our stuff over.
So how would we go about activating it and getting back? Sorry, I'll ask Darby.
Darby goes, well, I can track you through there, so once you're there, I can probably extract you no matter where you are in the forest.
Really?
What kind of magic are you using to do that?
Well, I'm going to have to define on you. I might have to, and he's going to roll up his sleeve and pull off his hand. You're probably gonna have to bring this with you.
Oh,
I'll
Need it,
take
I
it,
guess.
dearie. Don't worry, I'll keep it safe.
Hang on a minute.
Well, I'll get to you
not quite
tomorrow,
yet.
and he puts his
He's
hand
still
back on.
using
Of
it.
course.
Are you sure
Say-
you're okay with us taking your hand into the Twilight Realm?
Well, if it
Maybe.
gets destroyed, it'll just get regenerated. Lich
That's
shit.
true.
All
Another
right, you got a
thing,
point there.
Being a lich.
I was just thinking you might want both hands, and maybe you got like some other bone you ain't using.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to accurately track you. But if you bring a piece of me with you, I will be able to accurately track you. So
You have like, don't you have like a, like that useless throat bone or something that just kind of floats unattached? Like you can give us that.
my spine.
No, no, no,
Wait,
no,
Nope.
sir, not your vertebrae.
He's not wrong. That's the worst part.
That's
He's
not.
like, you want me to give you my spine?
No, that's not what I was referring to. There's a bone that is unattached to the rest of the skeleton that is in front of the. It's in the throat.
he might have
Oh,
lost
in
it
the
by now.
throat.
He kind of
Theory.
lowers the thing, and you don't see that bone anywhere.
You know what?
I imagine
fair.
that's like the piece of the IKEA shelf that doesn't go anywhere. He's just like, well, I'm just gonna throw this in a drawer.
It's something related to the voice.
you know what? Now
It's the
now I
only-
just imagine it just regenerates every now and again and just falls.
And then
Yeah,
it's just
believe it or not, liches don't have skeletons don't have literally every bone in their body. They don't have like the bones from their ears and stuff like that.
Well, he's a magic skeleton who used to be a man, so I wasn't sure he
Have you
still
ever seen a
had.
skeleton that still has the
Oh, I
unattached
mean-
bone in
By
their
the way,
nose?
It's called the hyoid bone. That's not made of bone.
Okay, let's-
The nose is cartilage.
I can think of other things that aren't made out of bone.
Yeah, me too. It's
Oh,
anyway.
Oh, this is fantastic.
the unattached
Okay,
part,
I'm
but
sorry.
You look at his neck, and the only thing you see is spine.
Okay, that's fine. I will take the hand. I was just trying to think of like a less important bone that we could carry
So-
with us that he could divine.
I think we let the expert who knows
You know,
his
he is the
his
expert.
bones.
I apologize for trying.
Maybe the hand is just
Fire.
easier to track. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I will take
Maybe he
whatever
can give us like
deems
thumbs up when we
appropriate.
need. He can give us thumbs up whenever we're having problems.
Maybe if we give the hand a shake, he'll feel it.
When Buck says that, like, wait, can you control the hand remote, like when it's not attached to you? Can you do that?
Not if it's like severed from me on another plane, but
Okay, I'm not educated in the ways of magic and witches
further
and
the-
all this. This is all.
my skeleton parts are, the less control I have over them.
He pulled it off just now, though, right?
Sorry, I'll just lean into Carney and say, most people aren't educated about liches. It's kind of kept that way so people don't go out seeking it for the most part.
Well, I mean, I just imagine. Carney catches himself before he says something. He says something potentially offensive. Actually, Carney catches himself right there. It's like, oh,
Now I'm
that-
concerned.
That didn't stop Yvette from her whole whatever just happened. So
From skill-explaining to the skeleton.
Oh.
You're flesh-splaining to the
I
skeleton.
wasn't trying to flesh split. I thought he'd know about it. It's called the hyoid bone. We all have one in our necks.
I can't believe you would flesh-splain
I'm
to
sorry.
the lich man.
I am so sorry, Mr.
Flesh
Darby.
blame the
for
guy
flesh
to the guy who doesn't have
explaining.
flesh.
Yeah, my bee.
Check your privilege.
I also have a skeleton. I'm a skeleton on the inside.
Yeah, we all are. It's like the one thing we all have in
Speak
common.
for yourself, theory.
I'm not
Oh.
biased.
What does that
against-
mean?
I'm not biased
Concerned
against
what?
skeletons. I have a skeleton.
I didn't say I was
Yeah.
friends with a skeleton. I literally have a skeleton inside.
Irma's actually just a plasmoid.
That would
You
be-
don't know, dearie.
I'm
Concerned
past
with
skeleton on the
Irma.
inside.
Deeply concerned with Irma.
Just hit different.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Got
not
that
even a skeleton anymore.
osteoporosis.
It's just dust.
Oh,
I have osteoporosis.
Damn.
sorry, I diverted us very far. We
Our
will
fight
take.
was spicy.
So back
we will
to
happily
saving
take
Lesser Schaefer.
anything that Darby chooses to bless us with
Mhm.
into the Twilight Realm. In fact, I would much rather spend my time with Darby's severed skeletal hand than with Schaefer, but I can't be picky.
We'll have to make do with both.
Yeah. Darby's hand will be a
So-
bright spot in my otherwise bleak day.
I like how the bright spot
So
is
then-
turning around a skeletal hand.
It really is, yes.
It's a friendly
Average
skeleton
average
hand.
D&D party things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So then the question is, do we
Hmm.
just open the door when Schaefer gets here, or do we want to poke our heads through and look around?
I'm kind
Well, if you need someone, I can offer to do it. I mean, you said you wanted to trust me, so this would be a way to trust me.
That is a huge, gigantic ask that I don't feel comfortable foisting onto somebody unprepared.
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous on the other side of this
If you
thing.
want to come with us, you can
Yes,
come
that's
with
what
us.
I mean. I don't mean going alone. Oh
Yeah,
no,
okay,
no,
okay,
no,
okay.
no.
Good.
Don't think I'd be going alone.
My misunderstanding. Okay. I would be okay with bringing Irma to test her metal if she stays with us inside. She seems very capable.
Well,
Yes.
kind of like just he's just kind of like looking like.
We've already
looking
had
at
a
her, like,
plus plane. Are we gonna have an aged plane or two?
No, it's not. It's not that. It's just like, Just a little concerned is all. I don't want to, say no or anything.
Well,
Just.
We know that
a little
Irma must
bit
be
concerned.
a pretty powerful caster, right? Because of her job until last year
And now.
and now. Like, she's a professor at the Gleaming Tower. She has to be a capable arcane.
Yeah, it's not like I
wielder.
sleep at a desk all day.
Yeah.
My
No.
my
no,
main
not at all.
concern is
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Was that? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
Um,
still don't really know what Irma does.
My main concern is if you got some connection to Forever, what will putting you closer to him do?
That's true. Yeah, the big thing is the
Wait.
Twilight curse.
Wait, what do
Because
you
we
mean
don't
connection
want
to
to
forever?
infect Irma with that.
So
Well,
Out of character.
we actually did find out. Actually, we did find out what Irma does. Irma is a Irma out of character. Irma's a warlock. The patron?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The big guy.
John Forever.
Yeah.
Huh.
And
Yeah, we
know
can't didn't have a moment to bring that up when we were doing our explanations.
It was kind of
Yeah.
briefly explained to Carney, but I'll say it again since Grecian wasn't here for the original explanation. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
since it was briefly mentioned, I'll assume you explained a little better than the brief mention. Irma is a pharmacist, which is essentially a vampiric midwife, which involves a lot of arcane practices in order to revive the womb, allowing them to actually have a traditional birth.
That was also my reaction, Cardi.
Yep.
Ah.
That was my reaction too when Joe mentioned it to me. So
Yeah, so basically,
Yeah.
it's a midwife that requires you to have an arcane degree.
Yeah.
you had to
Wait.
go to doctor school.
And she's a successful one because she worked for important.
Yeah,
like,
being a
influential families
pharmacist
for a
is to being a
long time.
midwife as being a pharmacist is to retail. It's like how when you're a pharmacist, it's like, yeah, I'm a retail worker that required a PhD. This is a midwife that required a magical PhD.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ah,
really-
is right.
Is Dr. Irma.
So basically, necromancy magic and that allows them to give birth and for the child to continue aging for a set period of time until the magic stops when they're an adult.
Huh.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's how I sounded last session.
Wait. Yeah. That also. I forgot that. Wait. You work for the Felsbanes?
Yes, dearie.
Did you? Is Arturo Felsbane like someone that you did that for or worked with for out of curiosity?
DM?
The answer, I gave you the name of the Felsbanes you gave birth to. Arturo is on the list.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh.
Yes, I did actually.
Oh. Huh. How about that? I knocked him into the ocean a couple times.
Don't tell.
Oh no, the
Brad.
lake. Oh no, wait. It was a lake, right?
I'm gonna
Right.
see if Carney figures this out. Make an intelligence check.
And
I mean, it was
I believe
probably already going to be more than anyone else. So
Oh,
This
it's
is something
probably.
that the rest of the party kind of like glanced over, but didn't really explain to Carney. So
Yeah, it was more of an implied thing.
yeah, you
Yeah.
kind of implied, but you didn't explain. So let's see if actually because you kind of implied, I'll say you have advantage on this.
Okay, well that's a third.
That's a 13. Okay,
Hey.
you don't connect the dots.
Okay.
You know what? Seeing that that Carney has that I'm assuming either a blank expression or eyebrows knitted together, focusing really hard.
it's that the meme with all the math symbols popping up.
Yeah.
Around. Yeah.
Yeah, just figuring out. Wait, you gave you midwife for Atora? Huh?
Mhm.
It is like thinking.
Yeah, but Buck will say we also know of another Failsbane, a one named Landon.
I
Oh.
did that one too.
Yeah,
Oh. Huh.
and then meaningful look at Carney.
Yeah. Gauging if the dots finally connected.
Okay. I will be real. Out of character, it's been a minute. I'm struggling to remember. I know when
Okay,
Felsbane is important. I'm just
I will
struggling
let you
to.
just remind you. Landon Felsbane was the King Eternal's real birth name.
Yeah.
Ah,
Landfellsbane swapped with Sebastian Starblight.
So one thing that the party has found out is that Irma technically can prove that the King Eternal is Landon Felsbane because of the magic that she had lingering into him.
okay. Okay. All right. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
And
We got there.
Part
there
of
was a
why
mention
they were...
that the Felsbanes wanted Irma dead for some reason years back. And that's kind of like coincides with when Sebastian Starlight became King Eternal.
Yeah.
Huh.
And now you're up to date.
Mm-hmm.
Which, when you think about it that way with the 13 intelligence, that means that Sebastian probably does know that he was truly Landon Felsbane from birth. Because why would he try to clean up that loose end if he didn't know that loose end existed?
Yeah.
You know? That's a good point.
Write that down. Write that down.
The King Eternal just keeps getting weirder and weirder and weirder.
Which means
This whole
that your
situation.
guys' idea to lead Irma out of this place might be a little complicated.
A little bit.
Slightly. But, you know, we love complicated
It seems
plans.
like she's being protected in this tower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, are we gonna have even more vampire ninjas after us after this?
That depends on what we tell the vampire ninjas that we're taking her out of the tower for.
Wait, there are ninja vampires?
It's a long story.
Don't worry, I got the equivalent of a fucking Glock for vampires.
Nice.
We
Man, my
will
fanfic
explain
community
while
is
we're-
gonna love this one.
We'll explain while we're waiting for Schaefer to get, to the other side, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
So-
It really is.
So here's my big question: Are we going to scuffle with the Stag Knight? Like, is that the plan?
Ideally
to.
no. Ideally no, but if we have to, probably.
All right. Oh boy. I guess is the Stag Knight the main thing we should be concerned about in the Twilight Forest? Because it sounds like that he's the main thing we should be concerned about.
Well, the Stag Knight doesn't go into the keep that Forever is in, right? He's out in the forest.
Well, he kind of wanders, right?
I guess we don't know because we've only been there one time.
You've
Yeah.
also never directly encountered the Stag Knight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
On purpose, yes, that was intentional.
Yeah.
So
I almost did.
We got lost.
I would
when we heard
say-
boss music approaching.
I would say, since we have a door that can take us there whenever we want,
Huh?
let's use this time to just go and grab Garrow's notes.
Ooh,
That's
Just
yeah.
hop in, grab the notes, come back.
that's not. a
Yeah,
bad
grab the
idea.
notes, grab Schaefer. In fact, can we tell Schaefer to start compiling?
I mean, I'd rather we take the notes because, as much as we know Schaefer's reasons for doing things, I don't trust him with a bunch of information.
You know what? That's fair.
I would
Yeah, be
rather
careful
we hold the
around
papers and
any
bring
of
them
these
in.
Schaefers.
Yeah, Schaefers be Schaefers.
Mm-hmm.
Schaefers
That is-
do be Schaefers.
That is 100% fair.
I am also a little concerned about why the notes have to be in the Twilight Forest in the first place.
Well,
Do
you-
we
Who's
know
gonna go to the
if
Twilight
Rayos
Forest?
Domain reaches to the where the ancients are held?
Mhm.
Because I'm wondering if we bring those notes to the material plane, does Rayo then show up and steal them?
Well, they're not.
the knowledge
you know,
base.
Yeah.
Well, the notes aren't
Fair point.
aren't pre-mind wipe, are they? So shouldn't they be
They were
like?
not
Garrow's
pre-mind
notes.
wipe? Yeah, they might. Yeah, if it's Garrow, then he probably knows a lot of things. He might have been storing them there.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So the thing is, I don't know if Rayo could like yeet his champions into those realms to get them. I'm assuming not, because this seems like pretty sophisticated magic, or at least very specifically designed magic.
Okay, I guess we could take a sec to look at stuff if we have all the time in the world to just tell.
Yeah, just poodle around.
Hey, wait, are we gonna see? Hey, wait, are we gonna see our bodies in the Twilight Forest?
Our soul bodies?
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know.
a good question, because I know Buck
Wait,
doesn't
what?
have one there anymore.
Well, actually, Schaefer was keeping watch, right? Couldn't we just ask him if her bodies stayed?
Depends on how closely he was watching.
I mean, your bodies was in the Garrow office.
That is true. Oh, this is gonna get weird.
Hmm.
Wait. Our bodies were there, and
Wait, how does it work, Jerry?
correct me if I'm wrong. Was that where Shulk might have been hanging out?
Shulk was hiding in a place outside of the fort,
He's
right?
at a
Outside the
camp,
castle.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shulk seemed to avoid staying there too long, and you notice that there was a lot of cultists that just kept coming to the place, so you think that might be related.
Mm-hmm.
Because
A very good reason
the
not to
safety
be
of the
there.
fort sounds good until you realize that people keep coming to the fort.
Yeah. People
Does Shulk have a
who
bunch of like weirdos that he keeps around in the Twilight Forest too? This is weird. Well, okay. How about this? How much time do we have to prepare to do this? Because I'm thinking that something we can do is maybe get some stuff to bring in, like drop off a little goodie bag for our soul bodies in the Twilight Forest if we're not gonna, if we're not gonna just use that portal like willy nilly.
Okay, so first of all, let's ask Schaefer what happened to our like how are the Twilight Forest bodies doing? Because there should be 3 of them. I think, because it should be Sariel, Kearney, and Yvette's bodies, right?
I think so.
'Cause I'm assuming because Davy wasn't touched by the Twilight Curse. We don't
No,
know
not
if
yet.
Irma was.
Well, maybe he was.
And Buck definitely isn't because he didn't have a body there.
Buck was like glowing diner man, right? For that.
He was basically just a spirit. He was able to go through walls and stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Now you could be there in the flesh.
I don't want him.
I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
Either. Much better to
This
be
is the one good thing about having part of my soul ripped out.
Uh-huh.
Well, one of two good things. You give Finality extra bad boo boos.
That is true. The power of Ultra Boop.
Yeah, I guess we could figure out how our bodies are doing, and then afterwards, maybe I do think it might be a good idea to give our bodies something to defend ourselves with or to fight with if we end up in the whenever we get dream sleep teleported to the weird planet.
I'm sure there's just spare ordinary wands in the tower, so.
Maybe.
So, do you guys sleep? Well, you have to scare rooms technically.
yeah, like we have to acquire bedding and permission to sleep here. But we could.
Garrow shrieks and says, "Well, considering all the strings attached, I'm assuming we can get you a dormitory."
That Would be nice, yeah.
That would be
Yes.
lovely.
And
Mhm.
I'll save y'all some time of logistics of like asking that because
Mhm.
it'll be like the basic process of trying to figure out what rooms are unoccupied.
We've gone through it before.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh boy, sleeping in a magic dorm.
And eventually, you guys find yourselves like each of the dorms is meant to hold one person, but I assume you guys aren't keen on separating.
We do have
No.
Sariel's Magic Mansion.
Oh wait, you do have to. So you could get just one dorm room and then make the mansion in there.
Does that work?
Yep.
Sorry, Al.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does. It does fully work.
Perfect.
I trust
Okay.
the Magic Mansion more than definitely
Dorm
not
and
still
the-
under control of an evil lich rooms.
So because
Yeah.
Sariel's the paranoid type,
Mm.
she's gonna set up several alarms along the dorm entrance. 'Cause I have
Mhm.
I could just ritual cast that.
And do it mental because you won't be able to physically hear it from the mansion.
Yeah,
As
no,
it-
it's
yeah.
mental.
Yeah.
It's mental and it's I believe I can make it mental for everyone in the group too. So
Perfect.
Oh, you can, not just you. All right.
oh wait, no, it's just me.
Yeah, that was.
But
about to say.
the ping will awaken me if I am sleeping or in my case trancing.
Yeah. I mean, you're the only person that needs to be notified anyway. Because if
Yeah.
you had the mental ping, all you have to do is go ah.
That
Yeah.
that and I do a Leoman's tiny hut around the entrance too.
So you're tiny hunting the entrance to the magnificent mansion that's inside the dorm room.
That's also littered with alarms.
All right.
Okay, so what happens if someone dispels the hut? Does the door to the mansion disappear?
You
No.
just got ejected.
No. If they dispel the hut, they also have to dispel the mansion
Oh, I'm
after.
sorry. The hut.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm sorry, I
here's
heard the
the thing.
mansion.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. Because none of these spells are concentration, I can do them all.
Mm-hmm.
And because I believe alarm is a ritual spell.
I think so. Yeah.
I have like I'm just gonna do like a bunch of them casted normally, and then like a bunch more ritual ones. So
How many alarms do you
basi-
need?
I want enough so that dispelling it all would take someone's like basically almost all their magic. It's to the point where it's not even
You're
worth
making
it.
it so that they need an anti-magic field to get into there.
Exactly.
Now you're
Like
thinking
Fort
like
Knox.
Sariel.
Now you're thinking fourth dimensionally.
But if they have an
That's right.
anti-magic field, then you're fucked anyway.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, they have an anti-magic field, like
Well, that's indicative of bigger problems.
Yeah.
that's indicative of a
Only
bigger
like one of
problem.
us could fight our way. Two of us could fight our way out of that.
I mean, Sariel's pretty good with the sword, but yeah.
Might do that. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just
Anyway,
sacrifice me.
I'm just gonna say that your mansion is set up. You're in the mansion with all the prerequisite spells being cast.
Perfect.
You're secure.
I feel so secure right now. Oh, Sariel, it's good to have you back.
The safest
mean-
sleep you've had in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Sariel does a lot of precautions, but also it's very secure.
So secure. I'm so happy to be so secure in the creepy, gleaming tower. Does Irma want to? Irma has her own chambers. I'm guessing her own quarters.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't want her to feel like we're excluding her from the.
No,
Irma's
I
allowed.
understand. I understand, dearie. Don't worry.
Okay.
Irma's allowed, but she will trip the alarms. So she leaves.
Oh
Aw.
no.
That being said, Sariel doesn't say that.
Of course.
Sariel would just deal. So I was like, well, if she decides to stay, I guess I'm just gonna have an alarm in my head all night.
No, just the alarms aren't on the inside of the mansion.
Ah,
They're only on the outside, by the perimeter of the tiny hut,
Makes sense.
and a little bit on the inside.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
Mm-mm.
shall we rest and then traverse into the hell dimension tomorrow?
Yeah, I think let's do a sleep.
Mm,
Long
Perfectly
rest.
safe sleep.
long rest.
Also, we get nice we get nice food in the mansion. By the way,
Wow.
I like the mansion. The mansion was a good
Here.
choice. Ooh.
Nice food that we don't have to like jump through hoops to make sure we're not fate trapped by it. This is wild.
I love it. Such a nice change.
You're like, wow, we get nice food and it's not being made by the Fae. Awesome.
Yeah, not being made by the Fae, not part of like an elaborate interview with a vampire rebel organization.
Yeah.
if
Hey, we're
if y'all
fine.
are familiar, it just looks like the it just looks like a fucking library, like for the library of Lara and the university.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
just with a buffet table.
Just comfort.
Just
speaking-
just a far more comfortable version of it.
Speaking of Faye, I wondered.
Hmm.
I know it's not
Yeah.
permanent, but I wonder how the net's doing since Salathis is out of the picture for a week. I wonder if that'll let her do anything.
Well,
And wasn't the issue specifically
Ars
Ars
yeah.
But if you do fight against Ars
was-
Goetia within this week, you could do it without Salathis supporting him.
Yep,
Speedrun time, let's go.
I was thinking. I don't. Yeah, that has been on my mind.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
for
like,
sure. Yeah.
we can just go for the man himself and
Yeah.
fuck everything else.
Yeah.
Good.
Carney's just been saying his
Carney-
whole time vibrating.
Carney's
Yeah,
been
okay.
like, counting the hours till he could do that.
Oh no! Don't worry. It is on my mind. Yeah. In fact, now that we're in the mansion that's secure, I do want to ask. I do want to ask about it.
Calming tea.
Carney might.
Well, it's
Nothing
just.
wrong with
Uh,
tea.
Well, you see
I would like
the
calming tea.
the staff
Of
here. The
course.
staff here
I
is
still have
all
some.
tending.
Sweet.
Yeah, I know I mentioned beating Salathis, but like I guess now that she's out of the way for a little bit, do you think we could fit in the time to go after Ars Goetia too?
I think we could fit in the time.
Hmm.
I feel
we can
like
get there in time.
getting Varian out of the Twilight Forest probably takes some level of priority because he did seek us out through a tea tray. So
Yeah.
Right, I know.
But-
Take care of that,
But-
and then we can head out.
yes, I think going after Ars Goetia while Salathis has been murdered by our compatriot is not a bad idea.
A good way to honor his memory.
Yeah, like we need to maximize on his sacrifice. May he rest in peace. Oh,
And then come back.
we didn't mention, Sariel and I found out from Eerie earlier that they're gonna resurrect him at the Temple of Attenuus.
Oh, good.
Sorry.
The
We were a
quiet.
little distracted. I am so sorry. Great news, everyone.
A good way to honor his memory because he's dead. He's totally dead. He's never coming back. Oh wait, hang on.
It's a way to honor
Well,
his
wait,
memory.
there's more.
Yeah. Speaking of dead friends, he's not going to be dead for much longer, thanks to Miss Eerie.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I was, once Mr. Darby was there, I was a little distracted, and it kind of slipped my mind, believe it or not. But very good news. She pulled some strings for us, so
That's good.
it is very good.
Yep. I need to. I'm sorry. Hey, do you know if there are any anti mind controlling spells or things that I can wear? Because I felt kind of useless for Salathis
They
with
do.
all
They
that. And if
do
Ars
like
Goetia,
to mind control you. I feel like
Yeah, and
would
if Forest
be
Goetia
hard.
has stuff like that, I feel like it'd be bad news. I want to, you know.
Sariel. Sariel, do you know of any artifacts or magic items that could protect Carney?
Well,
Would a straight up protection from whatever suffice?
if I had gone into the fight knowing that Salathis was a fiend, I
Mhm.
could have prepared protection from evil and good for for Carnelian,
Yeah.
or all of us really. But we didn't go in with that knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously.
That being said, I don't know if Ars Goetia is a fiend or not.
Well,
Right.
he's a dryad.
Our dryads
Oh,
typically
evil
fiend.
dryad,
Oh,
right?
dryads are fae, right?
Yeah, Fae,
I
right?
believe so.
Oh, well,
Make a Arcana check. Sorry.
okay.
Ooh,
Uh,
Arcana.
I hate my rolls, dude.
No
Got
one's
lost in
rolling
the,
good
in the alarm sauce,
tonight.
apparently.
No.
Yeah, well, you
Rip.
usually are top notch on the Arcana rolls, though.
Jeez,
Yeah,
it's like
usually.
you're tired or something.
Yeah, as far as you know, Ars Goetia should be Fae.
Hmm.
I think I
Didn't
make this a
the
group check and have everyone test. But currently,
Okay.
Serial's providing 2 failures, so.
Yeah, surely the rest of us can get
Actually, the
passing
rest of us
grades on our
can
counter,
pass
right?
this
Sorry,
grade. Let us
sorry,
know.
Sariel. Actually, Sariel just steps out really quick. One moment,
Mm.
and Sariel's going to step out of the mansion, so she's back in the prime material plane,
Uh-huh.
and she's going to send ascending to Darby and ask, "Hey, do you know the true nature of Ars Goetia? Are they fae, mortal, humanoid?
Something
What
else.
Any
classification?"
weaknesses that we
Okay,
can
I'll tell you
exploit?
what. I'll add Darby to the group check.
Oh, okay. That will counteract the -2.
That poor man.
So there's 1 success and 2 failures. 1 success and 3 failures. 1 success and 4 failures.
Oh, dear.
We did it.
Wait, why is it going up? I didn't press Bracco. I pressed Irma. Oh well, don't mind Bracco. Just it's Irma.
He's just thinking real hard.
Yep.
Oh,
He's
is
doing
the
it
Back in,
eyes not...
I put it as Irma. It must have stayed on it, and it must have rolled my wheel before getting
Okay,
off
but
of it.
that's still your modifier, right?
Yeah, it's still my modifier.
Okay, the modifier is correct.
Yes.
That's 3
Yeah,
to
because I was
4,
switching it off Dava.
so... Darby speaks up. It's like, I've not really done extensive studies on him. I believe so.
Well, suppose preparing protection from evil and good couldn't hurt either way.
Yeah, like a good
He-
thing to have on hand.
He's a plant, isn't he? Like, lives in a tree.
He lives in a tree, but he's not a tree himself.
Calling
Oh.
a triad of trees.
But I'm not sure what he is. But I don't think he's actually a tree bug.
Either way,
But
Sariel
just go ahead.
Sariel re-enters the the mansion,
Perfect.
and she orders her staff to make her a cheeseburger.
So Ars Goetia is like what? A termite then? It's a
Oh,
bug?
maybe that might be, yeah. Kind of living in the tree and like parasitic.
Carney, you know more about Fae than the rest of us. Are they like bugs?
I don't know. I mean, I mean, most of what I know came from the net. Maybe.
So would you classify her as a bug? And if so,
Maybe
like
don't put it that way.
arachnid, an insect.
Well, no, she's like, just she's the net.
Uh-huh.
She's a person.
Sure, but is she
All
like a
right.
bug person?
All right, we determined the ultimate weakness for our Scoisha. We just need to get raid bug spray.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I actually okay. If we have match communicate, we could maybe ask Nanette if she knows what she knows about him. I mean, he's kind of hogging her throne and hogging her tree, so.
Have you talked to Nanette since you got married to Ultima?
Oh, you got
No.
married. Congratulations.
It's more like a
not-
side piece kind of deal, but
Since it
oh,
became
really?
Ultima's boy toy.
That sounds juicy.
but an official kind, He's got the thing and everything.
How does one side piece become official?
That's a god thing.
Well,
Devotion. I don't know.
Oh.
You'd have to talk to Ultima.
well, I'm running low on my reserves of magic for the night, but if you want, I could use another spell to contact Nanette.
I think she might be happy to know about
Yeah, she
Salathis.
probably would
could-
like to know about Salathis dying.
She could, and could give us some info since we're gonna go after Arzgoisha the next week. Hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, maybe she could find something out and send it our way too.
All right. Well, I shall get to contacting her. Thankfully, sending is evocation, not divination. So, because I still remember the Underfell thing with the whole divination magic being kind of
That's
blocked out
right.
there.
Yeah, it's all locked
Yeah.
out. Yep.
So yep, I'm like, excuse me one moment. And
She also doesn't live in the Underfell, though.
oh, that's true.
She was visiting
She's
because the
kinda-
Court of Horizons met.
Yeah, she's kind of been couch surfing as far as we know.
No, she was being under the protection of the Desert Queen.
Yeah, I mean that makes
Yeah.
sense considering not many trees there.
Yeah. The Desert Queen. Desert is probably the safest place to stay away from trees.
Do we know which desert the Desert Queen makes home? I'm assuming it's got to be Elzaria.
We don't need to as long as it's on the prime material for
Oh,
sending.
okay. I wasn't sure if there was a location component to it.
No.
Nope. I just need to be familiar with the target and on
Okay.
the same plane of existence for it to be 100% success.
So what do you say
And
on
then-
the sending?
Let me see. Let me think.
I'm not gonna make you word count as long as it's approximately 25.
Yeah. Hello, Nanette. Sariel here. We've defeated the material form of Salathis, so we're considering going after Arzgoisha. Do you know the true nature of his? You know his nature, basically, like, and then after that, it's like fiend ? Humanoid, fae.
Right.
There's a response back. It says, "Oh, thank you. I'll be safe for a while. Arzgoisha. I think he's Fae, but I think he might be a hybrid with something darker. I don't know exactly what. Say hi to Carney."
Have
Your waifu!
OTP is real.
Oh, tells me Carney's in trouble.
Sariel,
4 of her 25 words to greet you through Sariel.
Sariel would actually send another sending and just say, "I'll pass your message along."
Okay.
And also, thank you for the information.
She'll respond back by saying, "If Salathis is gone for 7 days, I can move freely where trees are for a bit. So I can figure out something more now that I can safely do so."
Great.
Sense.
She doesn't get another response because Sariel wants to keep at least one 4th level spell.
Makes sense.
That checks out.
And okay, I come back to my cheeseburger and say, Nanette seems to think that Ars Goetia is Fey, potentially mixed with something darker.
As a matter of
So
fact, make a straight intelligence check, Stereo.
straight intelligence.
Straight
Okay.
intelligence.
Go.
This is for
I believe in you.
You can do it. You can do it.
You want?
13.
I'll say that's enough.
Nice.
You do remember something that Nanette said when you guys were on the Underfell. The reason
yeah?
why Ars Goetia ordered Salathis to assassinate Nanette was because he wanted her spot on the Court of Horizons, the Fey Court.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The Fey Court.
The
So he would be Fey.
Court.
Uh-huh.
So he wants to be getting the status of Archfey.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's mixed with something darker as well, it's potential that he's Fey with fiend corruption.
Yeah.
It's my leading theory,
possibly.
at least.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Either way, if it's Fey with fiend or fiend
Mm.
with Fey or whatever it is,
Was
he should be susceptible to protection from evil and good.
we
Yeah.
we learned some about Ars Goetia before, right? That he was a dryad who took residence in the tree of Talek, which was grown from a dark seed. Or was it a dark seed or a chaos seed?
It
was a dark seed.
It was the first
Okay.
King Eternal's heart.
Yeah, so I assume
And a tree
Core
grew where that heart was and became the tree that he became the Dryad of.
yeah, so I assume originally Fey and then corrupted by the power of the dark seed.
Quite possibly.
Scrolling back to the song that the Stagnite sung to see if there's any clues there.
It should be pinned.
I also have it in my notes.
Okay.
hey, do you think the Stagnite will be a little nicer to us if we tell them that we're going for Ars Goetia's head?
I don't know if he cares that much.
I mean, he is
He
the poster
is
boy of the Isidore.
Yeah, the origin of the Ignore, but like, how much of that is still left in him?
Both of you make a history check.
Oh fuck!
Valak, Blessed Tree of Talek song you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Guys!
Well done.
What was Cornelian's question? I was reading something.
Basically, would the Stagnite be happy
Be
if they were
receptive.
going after Ars Goetia?
Yeah, if he'd be receptive
Oh.
to the fact that we're going after Ars Goetia, yeah.
Well,
Yes.
could I make a history?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
am
make a history.
proficient.
Help us!
Help!
All right.
We're all
Oh,
just sitting there staring.
Wow.
Wow, everyone is
Holy what the fuck? What?
The
So you said,
It just
Stagnite
hates
you said
everyone
with
now.
advantage, right?
the Stagnite
Holy
is
shit!
an enigma. None of us
Sarah
could-
doesn't know anything today.
Poor
I like
Sparrow.
I
Brain
still have the
fried.
highest roll though.
How many
Christ.
natural one on knowledge
That's
checks are you
the
gonna make today?
Two, evidently,
Two
at least.
so far.
In a
Yeah.
row
This
so
is like
far.
what? This is like the third Nat 1 collectively tonight.
We're getting them all out of the way.
way.
That's right. So the next time there's combat, we'll all be hitting that 20s.
I fucking hope. I hope that I hope that when I yeah, I hope when I find Ars Goetia that I'm fucking critting and writing this dumb like barky kneecaps.
Termites don't have kneecaps.
Well, they got 6 of them. That's a lot of kneecapping you could do.
It's true. Very squishy, very crunchable.
Oh wait, I actually do have an enhance ability, but I don't have it prepared.
I will ask, can I roll a history check and join the heap of fun that is occurring?
You're just gonna get a 19 just so the game could spite me.
Mhm.
Hey!
Oh my god!
Exactly
Wow.
on the nose.
Actually called
Wow.
it. Holy shit!
So, Yvette, you start thinking
Hi.
about how the Stagnite would think in terms of relationships to Art Scoetia. And you start thinking about the song that Stagnite sung.
Yes. which
Oh,
I've got pulled
Malyk,
up here.
blessed tree of Talik, near and dear to the center of Malyk. Protect the balance from the forces of havoc, keeper of the ancient magic, that kept the arcanum tragic from the dragon lord metallic. Imprisonment in the tree somatic, enemy of the six chromatic.
Wait
I
a
can't.
fucking minute. Wait a fucking minute.
I
Wait a
can't with
fucking
you,
minute.
Joe. I can't.
Wait a fucking minute. Wait a goddamn minute here. Hold on.
Huh.
There was like some context clues in there that you didn't really understand at the time that this was said.
Mm-hmm.
But
Wait a fucking minute. No way. There's no way that the tree is that fucking crucial to some of the shit we're doing. There's no fucking way.
you think
Hold
about the
on.
song, there seems to be something imprisoned within the tree itself related to a dragon lord metallic.
No way. No fucking way.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
I like how like this song was said to you. And y'all never like psychoanalyzed the
We were-
lyrics or anything.
No,
Mhm.
yeah, no, we never.
We were too busy with the crazy killer deer man, you know.
There's a lot
should've
going on.
had-
I like how
We should have
even
had
though I've
a
said
poetry
said
jam.
these
session.
verses multiple times, me saying it to you now, while and y'all think about it, like, wait a second.
Yeah.
To be fair, we didn't know how deep some of the Muhammad well ran until fucking plot twist. Dr. God is literally his
All the way
fucking
down,
evil
yeah.
baby boy for every
All
intended
All the way
purpose.
down.
According, if you like really break down the songs, that means that some sort of spell, and a keeper of ancient magic is sealed within a tree that is the Ovalic Blessedly of Talik.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we gotta go.
We gotta go
Good news,
fuck up Lars
Carney.
Grisha. we gotta give this guy a black eye.
We gotta
Yeah.
go. We gotta go do some insect extermination.
I do think we gotta pull. I think we gotta pull Schaefer out first, though.
Grab Schaefer and then we go.
Yeah.
We're going in. We're knocking him out. We're doing this.
Yeah.
Lars Grisha dies this week.
You've got, after you rest, 6 days.
That will be a nice surprise for Davey once he's resurrected. and
I
back.
mean, hell, if we somehow manage to get Davey out without expending like any of our energy, we could just go. We could just make a break for it.
You meant Schaefer, right?
I meant Schaefer. I'm so
You
tired.
You guys keep
I
calling
know,
him Shaw.
It's okay.
Shock, Schaefer, Davey, all the same
I
person
called him
apparently.
Davey this time.
It's because I
Davey.
just said Davey is
Yeah, go
why.
extract Davey from the forest so you
'Cause I
can
was-
resurrect Shock.
Right.
Yeah.
Dipper.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I'm
Alright.
also very tired.
Shavy.
Davey.
So,
Davey
do
and
not,
Shulk.
do not insult Davey like that. How dare you? How dare you? You apologize.
yeah, and just for the sake of, I'm just gonna copy and paste those in the Twitch chat. Oh, it did
Thank
not
you.
keep the line breaks.
Oh,
Well, you
That's
can
all right.
figure out where the line breaks are based on the rhymes.
Yes.
yeah.
And again, like you said, it is pinned in our chat
Yeah, it is pinned.
from a year ago. Almost exactly.
Wait, really? Wow.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
11,
what? Wait,
12,
what?
11,
12,
2023.
yeah. In 3 days, it'll
12,
be a year
11.
old.
Holy shit.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, song.
I hate the March of Time.
That is how long ago I put that information in front of you that you never pieced together.
Yeah.
To be
We don't
fair,
think about these
you
things.
know, the result would have been the same regardless. You know, we were always going to go and give Lars Grisha a black eye. That was
Yeah,
that was always going to happen.
But we've had this sitting in our brains for a year.
Should we tell God that there's some Bahamut juice in the tree, and maybe he'll help us
Why
fight
would we tell?
Arsganisha.
No, why would we tell Gon anything? No, he does not need to know. No, I refuse.
Yeah, gone. We can tell once we've taken care of the tree.
You have used
Maybe
up
he'll-
my allotment of telling people I hate stuff by telling Schaefer that we're gonna extract him from the fucking Twilight Forest. We're not talking to Dr. Gon, please.
I'm just thinking that maybe there'll be something in there that'll make him less crazy. That's
No.
all I'm proposing.
You know what?
That's it.
We will investigate without his fucking fingerprints all over everything. And then if we find something, then we will tell him. I apologize for shouting. I feel very
It's okay.
strongly about
It's
this.
okay. It's funny. It's great.
No,
I hear
we're
her.
not telling Dr. fucking Gon about the goddamn tree. I refuse. I will gag you, Carney. We are not telling him anything, okay?
No, it's okay. It was just I just thought I'd broach it just in case you know. It wasn't a like when I say should we tell him, I do mean that. Should we tell him? I wasn't by no means saying, hey, let's go ahead and tell God. It was just an honest question. Like, hey, do you think that we might do a bit of good, that some good might come of it? Maybe he'll go a little less crazy.
And you know
But
what?
maybe he'll,
No.
you know.
You know what? If everybody else votes yes, Yvette will go with it.
Buck does not want to tell Gon anything until they've already taken care of it.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
understandable.
Zariel's in the same boat.
Okay,
All right.
great.
Yep, I just wanted to make sure.
We will handle it, and then if we decide to tell Gon anything, it will be after we have handled it. I think is the.
Okay, now second contender. Should Rayo know about this?
Again, after we've
That indiscretion.
because he's gonna yeet somebody across the world at us, and we're only gonna have 10
Wait,
minutes.
wait.
Stuff.
Realized. Wait. Hold on. I just realized the Stag Knight knew about this, or there's a song. The Stag Knight has a song about this. That actually begs a question. Who hold on? How? Yeah, I'm just thinking. If the Stag Knight knows, who else could know?
I mean, the Stag Knight's kind of a crazy enigma man, though. I don't think he's a good litmus test.
Yeah,
Zariel's,
the thing
Zariel's
is,
just
I'm
eating
not
your
sure.
cheeseburger dinner.
I'm not sure
Oh, no,
how.
right next to you with her very well done cheeseburger.
I'm not sure how aware the Stag Knight is of anything that he says.
I mean, he's worried
I-
to go around killing people with the curse, so
Well,
you know.
and
Yeah.
He's from the Hexadraconic Wars. I can't even talk. The Hexadraconic
Hexadraconic.
Wars.
Mechanic.
I shut up.
Extra mechanic with
Leave me
the
alone. Yes.
with the gas,
Yeah, gay ass.
the gas and the gotilla.
Right. So the song references the 6 chromatic dragons,
Mhm.
and he is from the time period. So
Mhm.
it's possible this was a common knowledge thing when he was alive. That, you know, the many, many years ago that those wars were, but we've lost that knowledge since then.
The Hexadraconic War is post Void Era. Is that
Correct.
right?
Yes.
It
Yeah.
goes
Okay.
Void Era,
But it was-
Ancient Era, then the Steel Revolution Era, which ended with the Hexadraconic War,
Right.
then the
Okay.
Imperial Era, which you guys are currently in.
Well, and I should
Okay.
know how long ago that I've got it written down. I should know how long ago the war was.
850.
But that's a long time. There's a lot of knowledge has been lost.
It's also possible that
That is
This
a long
is-
time to try and hang
Like-
on to knowledge.
we also don't know that the Stag Knight was the one who wrote the song. It might be like an oral tradition thing
Right, but he was physically alive during the Hexadraconic
during the
War.
Hexadraconic War. Yes, this
Well-
might be
He
like
died
a-
during the Hexadraconic War specifically.
Right.
yeah. So it might be something where it's like this is a song that was brought back out
Yeah.
as like a war hymn because
Mhm.
he was fighting, you know, the nation all about the 6 dragons.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
If we see him, maybe we'll get it. Well, maybe we'll get some answers, or maybe
Mhm.
not. Maybe he'll be in crazy murder mode.
I feel like
You know
I
what?
don't know.
We'll see.
If we see him and you get the opportunity, you can yell that we're going to go and beat up our Squisha and find out what he feels like.
Yes.
But let's not go seek him out.
Yeah. I vote, yeah, we see what we see, and if we see him, then yeah, go for it. Tell him what we're up to. But don't be surprised when he hits you over the head with his loot.
Yeah.
Well, I'll hit him over the head with my stop sign.
Yeah, there you go.
And then you'll be even.
The law of equivalent exchange.
My lad, that was a good hit. What is your name?
Maybe you'll bonk him back into sense. That would be great.
Yeah. You can bond over it.
And we just won't mention Scarlet at all. Ever.
What has happened to my love? Have you met her?
Your girlfriend was
Yes.
terrible.
No,
Don't
see,
sound that.
we're not going to say that. We're going to be like,
If you had any kids, they would have been all.
surely
No.
since you passed 800 years hence, she must also have,
Oh
similarly...
yeah, she must be totally.
She got
We totally did send
Surely
it to
she
hell.
is also dead
Yeah.
for
she got
100
horrible
years.
grades in her pre-motherhood assessment. That bag of flour would have been baked.
Carney,
God
no.
damn.
That gum, boy.
That's his
Carney's
wife.
got no chill. Yeah, so we're not going to bring up...
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, but fact.
He's not exactly emotionally stable right now.
Right. So if you knock him into a moment of emotional stability with your stop sign, don't immediately anger him again towards us by mentioning what happened to his girlfriend.
Or even worse, make him upset with us while he's lucid. That would be very bad.
Yeah.
By the way, why is the Elvis Supremacist dating a dragon anyway? What's up with that?
I mean,
Don't worry
We're
about that.
we're just not going to bring it up.
It's Romeo and Juliet. Calm down.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, they were both terrible people.
not wrong. Anyway, we're gonna end this episode now.
Oh, we're
Okay.
in it. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to die in the twilight forest next time.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
We gotta die in the Twilight Forest, then we gotta die in Talik.
Uh-huh.
We got a lot of places to die.
We do. Luckily.
Some of us have died already.
Luckily.
Hey, luckily, one of us has already died in Ulstrom, so that
Oh.
checks the box.
Yeah.
Yep.
We need one of those
Exactly.
little maps where you leave a pin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did Buck died in where
in
was it?
Zoso.
So,
In Zoso, yeah. So we've got 2 little pins that we could stick in our map.
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, well, in the session there, we're gonna drop in on Bakanawa, who's currently playing Marvel Rivals,
North.
as we
Ah.
get our raid time Cyberpunk.
Very nice.
Gee, gee, gee. Anyway, and I will see you all later.
Yippee!
Yay.
Bye,
Bye
everybody.
bye.
Thanks for
Bye.
watching. Bye.
No, you can have Patsons.